Hello students, I welcome you to this learning session. I'm Yogita, our subject is psychiatry nursing, and today we are going to study about relaxation therapy. Okay, so it's one of the most common used therapy to treat psychiatric as well as physically ill patient also, relaxation therapy. Now, this relaxation therapy is nothing but providing all the measures to relax yourself physically as well as emotionally and mentally. Relaxation therapy will provide a physiological effect which is against to your anxiety provoking situation, your anxiety. Like relaxation therapies which help us to bring down your breathing, bring down your heart rate, slow down your what is that hypertension, it increase the peripheral blood supply, blood flow, all those things. So this is a way we will get a relaxation. Now what are the relaxation technique we can use? Like we can use what we can use progressive muscle relaxation technique, we can use mental imaginary, yoga, meditation, physical exercise and deep breathing exercise. So these are the different techniques what we can use for relaxation therapy. So I'll just brief out everything fatafat fast. So now relaxation therapy, in that we are using progressive muscle relaxation. Here we are focusing on the muscle, okay, muscles of a body to reduce the muscle tension. Whenever we are having anxiety provoking situations, your thought that will increase the tension in a muscle. So now that muscle tension has to be released. So what we will do here, we can provide a progressive muscle relaxation technique to a patient. This can be done while sitting, yeah, lying down position. You ask the patient to sit comfortably in their position, and it starts from the major muscle of your body. And how we can start from the small muscle groups to, we can move that to a head, like small muscle group from the feet. If you start, then slowly progressively we can move that till our head, or else we can do vice versa. From the head, if you start, you can go to the feet. Now, how to do that? As I said, you make the person stay sit comfortable in their position. Ask them to take a deep breath and relax themselves. And now all the body parts are relaxed. Now you ask the person to tighten the feet muscles, a small group muscle, feet muscle you tighten. You provide the tension to that muscle for 5 to 7 seconds. 5 to 7 seconds. Then you ask them to give a relaxation to that muscle for 30 to, yeah, 20 to 30 seconds. 20 to 30 seconds they have to give relaxation to that muscles. Now here patient can have two experience. One is a tightening muscle, one is relaxation. So that, like that, they have to start from the feet muscle, slowly they have to move upward till the head. Okay, this is the way you are giving complete muscle relaxation therapy to your patient. The next one is mental imaginary. Here, a person is allowed to imagine in his mental state where he feel much more relaxation and happier. Like you advise the person to take a comfortable position and ask them to imagine. Like now, I am imagining that I am walking in a seashore and eating an ice cream. I feel so happy. I'm so relaxed. See, this is a mental imaginary where we make the person to imagine. Mainly when the person with the excessive stress, anxiety, terminal ill, all these conditions will allow them to have this good mental imagination which will really relax them, which will provide a tranquilized effect to them, which will help them to reduce their pain level, yeah, stress level. Okay, this is a way we'll advise. And also here we can have a nurse who is trained in this certified course and registered. So she will be guiding the person to do this mental imaginary. Next is yoga. Yoga is very familiar in India, and also we Indians are celebrating International Yoga Day. See, we are really we know the basic of this yoga. Yoga has come from India. Now we are using this yoga technique for relaxation therapy. That means we are doing this yoga asanas to relax our physical and mental stress. It will give a physical, emotional, mental relaxation to the patient. Okay, now you may be knowing that there will be 8 steps in yoga. Like first you are having a self control. Self control is known as 1 minute, I just missed. Okay, self control is called yama, and you're having religious observations absences that called niyama. Okay, then assumption of certain positions is called asanas. See that we are doing different yoga asanas. What is that? Chakrasana, Shavasana, Kurmasana, all those things, different asanas we are doing. Then regulation of a breathe. Regulation of a breath is called pranayama. It's related to a breathing activity. This asana is called pranayama. Then restrain the senses is called pratyahara. Studying our mind is called dharana, and meditation is called dhyana. And the last one is profound contemplation is called samadhi. The last stage where person is feel intellectually extreme happiness and he don't find a relation with the external environment. So these are the 8 steps what we are using to do yoga. Mainly we are doing yogasana which related to the body and breathing, like asana and pranayama. It's very common, and even meditation we are doing. Okay, the next is meditation. This is also one of the self discipline art. Now what is meditation? Meditation means you make the person to sit comfortably in one position, so that where you are trying to have relaxation to the mind and body, and here you make the person to focus his concentration in a physical sensation, like they can focus on their breathing, or else in religious matter, like they can think about god, yeah, any words, phrases like om. Okay, they can think about that, and they're taking a slow breathing, and here their entire focus will be there in one point, and they are completely trying to relax themselves. Okay, this is very good to bring down your stress, bring down your anxiety, mainly for depression patients as well as for the nurses. Will get a much more benefit because of meditation. Okay, next, physical exercise. Physical exercise means we are giving a physical workout. Okay, running, jumping, we are doing exercise, playing, we are making that cycling. These all things called physical exercise. Here, if you want to get the benefit of this physical exercise, that means a minimum 30 minutes of workout you should do per day. So this will give a good physical health. Your lot of physical, physiological, psychological stress will be like released, tension will be released, and you have to work out, maybe a brisk walk, jogging, running. This all comes under this physical exercise. So minimum you have to do 30 minutes, which will also will improve your cardiac workout, cardiac system. And last is breathing, deep breathing exercise. Here you provide a comfortable position to a patient, sitting position, and ask the person to keep a hand on his chest, and you should ask the person to inhale a deep breath through nose. The deep breath has to go through the nose. So when you keep this hand on chest, the hand will move upward. See. Okay, then exhale has to come through a mouth. Okay, this is what called deep breathing exercise. Ask the person to slowly keep a hand on her chest. Deep inhalation of breath through your nose. Exhale the breathing through your mouth. See, we can find a slow movement of a hand as well. So this is the way you are doing deep breathing exercise. Okay, so this is very important, because whenever you are having lot of stress, what happen, increased level of oxygen in your lung functioning will improve your full body system. It will bring down your stress, yeah, anxiety level. Okay. Okay, so this is all the relaxation techniques. Let me list once again. We discussed different relaxation techniques what we use in relaxation therapy: progressive muscle relaxation technique, mental imagination, yoga, meditation, and physical exercise, and deep breathing exercise. So when you get this question, please list out all these 6 points, and these techniques are really useful for the patient suffering with physical as well as psychological complaint. So I hope this topic is very easy and it's very clear to you all. If any doubt or suggestion, please leave in your comment box. Until then, take care of yourself. I'll see you in next class with some new topics. Thank you all.